I feel like I kind of look like a pirate in this outfit, but I'm not mad about it. Let's just start the video, it's fine. What's up guys, it's Kelly and today I am doing a video that literally nobody has requested. So today we're going to talk about 5 ways to spice up your French manicure. Now, before you click off because you think French manicures are boring, let's talk about French manicures for a second. French manicures are so underrated. I feel like they became ridiculously overrated to the point where then everybody started hating them because they were like, French manicures are boring. But let me tell you, as a person who loves color, clearly, I love French manicures. I think they're so fun. I think they're so classic and simple. I don't know, sometimes you're just in the mood for a French manicure. But if like me, you want to do a French manicure, but you still secretly kind of think they're sometimes a little boring, I decided that this video would be for you. So 5 ways to spice up your French manicure. Let's do it. So all of these tips just require either household tools or no tools at all. Actually, I don't think any of them require no tools, but they're household tools, so you'll be fine. They don't require any special skills. They don't require any ability to do nail art. I know I've been doing a lot of freehand stuff lately, but no, we're not doing that today. Today's gonna be super simple. And obviously you can combine any of these tips or you can use them in any way you want. They're all super like customizable types of tips. So yeah, anyway, let's just get started. 5 ways to spice up your French manicure. All right, so option number 1 is change up the color. This is the most obvious of them, and you can obviously do this with any of the other tips that I'm sharing with you, but doing a little color swap makes a world of difference. I feel like when I do just a basic French manicure, like people think it looks nice and classic and stuff, but nobody's like totally wowed by it. But if I do a French manicure in 2 different colors than nude or pink and white, then people are always like blown away. Like they're like, oh, your nail art is so cool. And it goes from being a French manicure to being nail art. So I love switching up the color. You can honestly do any color combination. Some of my tried and true favorites are doing a black base with a metallic tip, doing a gray base or a nude base with a neon tip, I think is super fun, or doing any lighter colored base with a monochromatic darker colored base, for example, like a light blue with a dark blue tip. I said tip instead of base or base instead of tip at one point, but I'm gonna fix that in editing. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, so this is just a super easy way to kind of change it up and make it a little bit different and make it a little bit more exciting, and people are honestly gonna be really impressed with it because like I said, it just becomes nail art. It becomes like a real form of nail art when you change up the color. So for me, I do like to apply top coat before I apply my color because I always use tape, either striping tape or a French manicure guide, or you can even use Scotch tape. If you do that freehand, obviously you can skip that step, but for me, I am not as much a freehand French manicure person, so I always go with that nice coat of top coat first, let it dry, and then I'll use my tape over it. All right, so option number 2 is doing a scalloped edge. This is one that I absolutely love because it's literally easier than doing a regular French manicure, but somehow it makes it like more exciting and more different. It's also something that is subtle enough that if you are a person who likes to do French manicures but you don't want to do anything crazy, this is like a really nice little baby step into nail art that you can do. And like I said, it's super easy. So basically all I do is just take my nail with my base color already applied to it. I take a little dotting tool and then I create dots along the edge to make this little like scalloped edge. And I think that is such a cute way to do a manicure. I think it looks so good in the classic French manicure colors. You can also switch this up and do different colors in that. And again, like I said, that just becomes nail art. One combination that I love in particular is doing red with a white scalloped edge, especially around Christmas time because it looks like a little Santa hat or Santa's suit. And people always love that. And they're always like, ooh, I love your nail art. And it just, I don't know, it makes me feel special. Actually, I should probably do it on this manicure. That would be cute. All right, option number 3 is to do a diagonal line. And this is another super subtle one if you're somebody who's like nervous about diving into anything crazy. This one's very subtle. It won't feel very different, but it's different enough that it kind of elevates the manicure a little bit. So once again, I like to do a coat of top coat just to protect my base color. And then I will take some tape, I'll apply it diagonally. I like to apply it across all of my nails just to make sure that I'm getting the same diagonal angle on each one. Then I'll apply my color, peel it off, and then you have your diagonal French manicure. So simple, so easy, it looks gorgeous. Again, you can do it in any color you want. I love doing it in the classic French colors, but it works in any other color as well, and it looks super cool. All right, option number 4 is heart tips. This is something that I do all the time, especially around Valentine's Day, around anniversaries, anything that's like super special and romantic. I love doing that little heart tip. It's basically like the scalloped edge, but instead of doing the little dots, you're doing 2 big dots. And this is actually super easy as well. I just freehand it, and you don't need any tools for it. Oh, there is one that you don't need tools for. Okay, this one, you don't need tools for it. Basically, you just take the bottle brush, you wipe off most of the polish, and you just leave a little bead on it, and then you swipe once on the left and swipe once on the right, and then you have yourself a little heart. You can always fix it up, of course. I never do it right the first swipe, but it gets easier with practice. And then, you know, you're gonna make a mess, so obviously cleaning that up with acetone and a cleanup brush makes a huge difference. And I think it's something that makes a French manicure look so romantic. I love doing it in shades of pink and red. I've actually done a ton of tutorials of these before on my channel, so if you guys want to see some of the color combinations I've done, sometimes I'll double up, where I'll do like one swipe of color with like a lighter pink and then one swipe of color with a darker pink, so that it kind of looks like a bunch of French tips. I don't know, it's very fun. All right, and then tip number 5 is probably my favorite, and that is doing a glitter gradient tip. And I know this isn't technically a French manicure, but I honestly think it is worth including because it is something that is as subtle and simple as a French manicure, but it really looks so good on the nails. It looks so elegant, it looks so classy, and you can really do it in any color combination, but I especially love doing it with a nude base and then a nice soft glitter gradient tip. And the way you do this is so easy. You just take a little sponge and you start to apply the color just heavier at the tip of your nail and then going lighter as you go up to the base of your nail while you have the base color already on, and then you create this really subtle gradient. If you use a nice sparse glitter nail polish, you can also kind of dab it on with the brush, and I think that also helps just like fill in any areas without making it look too glittery. Shameless self-promotion, Starly Intergalactic is my absolute favorite to do glitter gradients with because it's so subtle and soft. I love wearing those for like wedding manicures. If I'm not doing a French manicure for someone's wedding, I'm doing a very subtle glitter gradient because I think it just looks so classy and beautiful. But yeah, so that is it for these tips. Super simple, super easy stuff. Hopefully if you guys are a little hesitant to dip into nail art, this is something that you are considering trying and something that might interest you. I know I always do like either super dramatic nail art or something super colorful or something freehand, so I thought I would kind of bring it back to basics and show you guys something easy and simple that you could definitely do at home without any amount of crazy skill. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Give it a thumbs up if you did, or if you just love me and you want to give me some validation, because I could always use that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and let me know in the comments below what your French manicure tips are, so to speak. All right, that's it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. All right, well, fun fact, besides the fact that I look like a pirate today, I am the youngest of 3 children. So I have a brother and a sister, and my brother's married, so I also have a sister-in-law, and I'm the baby. And that's it. Oh, and also, fun fact number 2, I work with my brother and my sister-in-law, so that's kind of fun. All right, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.